Hey everyone and welcome back to Chained Echoes, where today it is time to finally enter the rainy city of Tormund. Let's get Len back home, deliver the truth, and hopefully stop this war. Hopefully. So, this is your hometown, Tormund. Yes, the main capital of Terran, where the rain never ends. Well, it actually ends sometimes, but the days are far and few between. The city is so gloomy, makes me want to go to a bar and get a drink. Or have a hot bath. Hey, come with me, fast. Prince Frederick is about to give a speech in front of the palace. I bet it's about the rumors. A speech? Let us go there as well. Do you think the rumors are true? Apparently an airship returned from Farnsport with an injured general. I've heard something about an assassination. Do you think Ascania planned to betray the treaty? We've been waiting for almost an hour now. Shouldn't we just head straight into the palace? Now that you've said that, here they come. Look at how many people came despite the weather. I can't wait to see their faces when they hear the terrible news. Maybe I should go down to get a better look. Keep your emotions at bay, Lady Elena. Remember your position. Gah! Strict as always, my dear General Gustan. The same goes for you. The people might get the wrong idea seeing you laughing in the face of such terrible news. All right, General Killjoy. Besides, I think most of them have already heard the rumors. They truly spread fast. Have you finished your small talk? Oh, my prince! Then let me have a word now. Citizens of Tormund, I come before you with an important news. News that weighs heavily upon my heart. I ask you, for how many years have we watched our families and friends being murdered? For how many generations have our homeland been plundered and ravaged? While our enemies were being fed by foreigners, we had to endure hunger and suffering. We may share Volandis with Ascania and Gravos, but it is not the same blood that flows through our veins. A year ago, the tide turned. We conquered Wernshire and defeated Gravos. Because we all worked together. Because we did not give up. But Gravos, in its devious ways, did not endure this and not only killed hundreds of Terran soldiers in the explosion, but also sacrificed its own people. Is this what passes as honor in Volandis? Ascania's idea of ethics and morals is no less devious, which is why the decision to sign a peace treaty 1 year ago was difficult for me. But I did not want any more of our soldiers to die. I did not want our citizens to starve any longer. To this day, I am firmly convinced that it was the right decision. But today, word from Farnsport has reached us. Our Chancellor and soldiers have been murdered. During the peace ceremony, troops from Ascania executed Chancellor Edgar and some of our brave soldiers. Only General Matthew could escape and bring us the word. So the rumors are true after all. Can we accept this? No, I have no choice but to take up arms again. The war that I wanted to avoid at all costs will continue. For this, I need your support, people of Terran. I can promise you one thing, though. You will not experience famine or misery anymore, because this war will be ended quickly. With the annexation of Wernshire, we acquired the weapon that devastated the area a year ago. You hear correctly. The most powerful weapon in the world is now in our possession. Behold, the Grand Grimoire. This is the weapon that can destroy an entire city? Terrifying, but it looks so harmless. If it belongs to us, then nobody will mess with us anymore. There it is, Kylian, that's the same stone. Yes, this is the Grand Grimoire that destroyed Wernshire. But contrary to the prince's words, it was not used by Gravos back then. It had always been in Terran's possession. What? How did you know that? Why didn't you tell me that you knew about the stone? I know about it, but I don't have any more information than you do. Sorry, Glenn. With this weapon, we can destroy the entire armada with one blow and bring this war to an early end. Rest assured, people of Terran, this war will end soon and we will be the victors. Why does the prince show the grimoire in public? Making the people feel assured, and the rumors will probably intimidate the enemies. Let's hurry to the palace. I must speak with him. Matthew is a miserable liar. Sir Victor, about the grimoire. Sorry, I didn't mention it earlier. The Grand Grimoire is one of the reasons I'm in Volandis. I'll make it up to you. There is someone I would like you to meet, but first, let us escort the princess safely to the palace. Okay, but you've got a lot of info you gotta share with us. I can tell. Dear sister, thanks be to fate you are well. Words cannot describe how relieved I am. At last, all those sleepless nights are over. Please tell me, where have you been? I am sorry, Frederick. It was not my intention to cause you grief. I should be angry, but now that you are back with me, I just can't. Your companions have my deepest gratitude. If it were any other day, I would have arranged a big banquet for your return, but with the war ahead, we must set an example to the citizens. Do not worry, I have had enough of banquets anyway. Frederick, I have an important matter to discuss with you. I was present at the banquet in Farnsport and saw what happened there. It was not the soldiers from Ascania who attacked our men, it was a wild demon. You're not telling us anything new. What do you mean? Sir Matthew told us about it. His report of the evening was very detailed. General Matthew, why don't you tell it yourself? Matthew. Very well. As the princess explained, there was an attack on the banquet by a demon, but even the strongest beast had no chance in the presence of the best knights of Volandis. The monster was quickly put down, but the real monster appeared only afterwards. Ascania showed its true colors. Chancellor Sigurd had our men and our Chancellor Ekgar assassinated in the chaos of the attack. Our men were killed by the swords of Ascania. I am sure they would have blamed the demon, but I was able to escape and carry the truth to you, my prince. This is a lie! How can you be sure that I'm lying with all the confusion that was going on there? Hold your tongue, wretched traitor! Do not trust him! I saw you with my own eyes. You gave the robbers the order to kill Lady Parnella. And that is not the end of it, Lord Brother. After the banquet, I hurried home through Cortara. Do you know who stood in my way? This man who even tried to kill me. With all due respect, that is not true. Why do you say that? First you claim that I am lying about the banquet, and now you are trying to slander me? Prince, please do not listen to her. She seems confused. You have been away for a long time, Celestia. Let us talk later. It is best if you go to your room now and freshen up. For your companions, I will provide the best rooms in town and will reward them generously tomorrow. Frederick, this is not the right time for you to take care of my well-being. This war is based on a lie. I see your point, and I promise you we'll talk more about it tonight. But now please get some rest. Please do not ask me to do this again, Prince. It breaks my heart to lie to the princess. And it would break hers if she knew that her brother is very well aware that Sir Matthew took care of the Chancellor. Your truth is more useful to us than my sister's. You performed your role surprisingly well, General Matthew. Thank you, my prince. One could think my sister is the real liar. If not for the fact that she is the most honest person in Volandis. I agree. Matthew, step forward. Prince, remove your armor. My armor? Are my words unclear? I don't understand. As you said, my sister is the most honest person in Volandis. When my sister claims that a demon invaded the banquet, it is exactly what happened, right? Yes, as we already know. If my sister tells of a group of dwarves that are singing an ode to the moon on the top of this tower, then there's a group of dwarves standing on the top of this very tower and are giving away the most beautiful ode to the moon. Prince? And when my sister claims that you tried to kill her, you actually did try. Wait, please, she just said that to discredit my statements. So my sister is a liar after all? No, I mean, in this case, Prince! Luck seems to be on your side today, General. Normally, I'd have them slit your throat. But since your statement is the foundation for this war, our people would be skeptical if I had to explain that you were executed after your return. I'm sorry, please, I meant no harm to Terran. But the people will most certainly not be skeptical when I tell them that General Matthew came back from this bloody banquet with only one arm and one eye. No. Ah! Sir Victor said he will bring someone who can tell me more about the grimoire. But it has been an hour already. Sienna and Kylian went into the city. Rob and Len stayed at the castle. I'm too nervous to wait here. Maybe I should take a look around the city as well. Okay, great, lovely. Oh my goodness, Frederick, you are already a fascinating character. I really, really love the way he was written there, actually. One, he's in on the scheme. Of course he is. We kind of had a feeling from the beginning. I love that he, one, hates that he's lying to his sister, hates that he's, like, trying to manipulate her so that she will support the war, but also will absolutely stand up for her and fucking tear into Matthew. Oh my god, Matthew deserved it, but also, he deserved it from us. Not from fucking Frederick. God damn it. Okay. Well, let's get exploring. We got a sacred water. Nice, and very happy. You look like a puppy, but you meowed. There's nothing better than sitting here, reading a book and drinking a cup of hot tea while the rain falls against the window. Alright, what do we got down here? You're not gonna talk to me. And up here, 55 arc. Alright, let's go ahead and talk to everyone and start exploring town, I guess. They say the Ascanians like to party, but when it comes to drinking, nobody can beat us. Pickled onions with lots of sugar. The onion liquor is the hit in Terran. Interesting. Another shot of liquor, onion liquor. Yeah, no thank you, not for me. But then I just don't like alcohol in general. The constant rainfall and the dark atmosphere take its toll on our spirits. We in Tormund are considered to be particularly melancholic. Understandable. I do like a good rain shower, but if it's constant, that would be miserable. Oh, we got a lot of exploring to do. And we got more of the reward board available. Step into Tormund, I am going to have to go through and just really fill in this reward board quite soon. Because there is a lot that has opened up that we just haven't really gotten around to yet. We'll have to wait until we've got the rest of our party back. Alright, what do we have in here? A snack. Thank you for the snack. And you're not gonna talk to us. Actually, just double checking, what is our objective right now, other than exploring? Exploring! Got it! Let's head west first. The fresh air will do you good, Father. But now tell me, why did you leave the castle? Where have you been all this time? The walls of this palace were suffocating. I am a princess, not a nun. I set out to look beyond the walls, to see what we have been fighting for all these years. And what did you find? Are you really interested in it? I thought you only care for this war. You portray me as a bloodthirsty warlord, which I am not. Besides, we shouldn't talk like this in front of Father. Then go and see for yourself what lies over the walls, what people talk about, what they wish and hope for. You know that I told the truth about the banquet, don't you? Of course I believe you that you have seen the demon, but you certainly couldn't have noticed everything. I ask again, you know that I was telling the truth. And you accept the lie. I accept what Terra needs most. It will be over quickly. I guess it will. They give him a few more weeks. It's good that you came back. He can't show it, but I'm sure Father is happy that you're back with us. Father. His hands are so rough. His hands? I remember them tall yet gentle, loving hands that lifted me up into the sky as a little girl. They are so rough now, like the hands of a knight swinging his sword. But they probably always have been. His hands held the sword more often than his daughter, after all. I had a thought, but I forget if that's... I'm not going to talk about that thought yet. I am also really liking the interactions between Len and Frederick, though. That's got to be really rough on her. She's trying very hard to try and sway him over, but it seems like she's already given up a little bit of hope. Or maybe most of it. Once the war is over, I'll save up and buy my own house. Good for you. I take it houses are still affordable in your world. Got a magician's belt? That's the wrong way. Indeed it is, I suppose. Can we go over here? Nope, it's gated. That's not an overhang banner, that's just a gate. A merchant has tried to travel from Warnshire to Tormund by foot. But don't they have to go through the flower fields of Perpetua? That's right, that's why he arrived poisoned, blind, mute, and half paralyzed. By the gods, one should always carry enough remedies. Yikes, okay, stock up on status cure items if we go through Perpetua. Got it. Up here we've got Charm of the Learner. We will have to check out all of this new loot later. Just wanted to double check if it would let me open that. Alright, what do we got up here? Hello? I can't talk to you across the table. I can't get in close to talk to you. What is the point of you? This seems like an issue. Well, alright, I guess you're just gonna sit there. Unable to be spoken to. Mute forever. Alright, so I take it that's everything for the west half. No, really? I suppose we can try and see if we can find Len and Frederick, but I highly doubt they'd let us talk to them. Yeah, I can't go south. Hang on. Did I explore all the way up here? I did. Alright, well, I've taken about as much of a look around here as I can, so let's just go check out the other side now. We'll go back there later if we must. Now, what do we have over here? Right! We needed to go stop by the Adventurers Guild, didn't we? You're not a member of this guild, so leave me alone. Alright, geez, fine, okay, I'm about to be. A letter from the Adventurers Guild in Farnsport? Let me see. Ah, wonderful, so you are our newest recruits. Congratulations. It must have been difficult to pass Cortara in these dire times. Don't worry, you can count on us from here on. We offer you plenty of services. First, you can use our shop. It has some unique items, and you can find plenty of materials to upgrade your equipment. Second, you can get useful hints on how to find certain unique monsters. Third, we will pay you for how many different unique monsters you have defeated. Just speak to me to get your rewards. Ooh, happy adventuring! Alright, well, I've defeated 2 so far. Hello there! You defeated Tack the Yak, nice job. Keep up the good work. And, hello there! So leaping is leaping no more, eh? Oh, oh my god, some very good rewards. Keep up the good work. I will. Alright, what do you got here? I guess first off, we should sell off any loot. Springs, someone must have lost some springs. Dragonfly, predators that love wetlands. They especially love the area between Furwoods and Perpetua. Metal frog, this frog is metal. Not made for metal, its attitude is. Garment, there's garment lying on the ground. No blood, no holes. Lucky you. Mane, a mane that looks similar to mine. Who am I? I might as well introduce myself. I am Pavel J. Devian of Shadoria, famous researcher. We'll get into that later, I suppose. Yellow snail with its unique housing, it looks identical to a banana. Branch, for some reason you are reminded of the trolley problem. Branch in the rail, got it, okay. That's a pretty good pun. Gazing eye, it's still moving inside your palm. Dahlia, Len fell in love with this flower until she realized she is allergic to them. Simple leaf. Victor was sure he could make a merchant pay money for a normal leaf. Sienna bet a bottle of wine that he couldn't. Victor was very drunk this day. I mean, we're about to make a merchant pay 23 arc for it, so... Bad luck charm. We already saw that one. Roots. Already saw that one. Let's select all. Sell. Giving us over 1,000 arc. New deals unlocked. What can we get? Absolutely nothing, but we are making progress towards a few more. Alright, what is buyable here? Ooh, lots of upgrade materials. And meal heals a high amount of HP. 10 times the price of a snack. Highly doubt that's worth it. Probably gonna be a good idea to stock up on some of those status heals at some point. Yeah, you know what? Let's buy 5 panaceas. 3 silences. Ooh, we got oil lamp, water bomb, Sylph's fan. Okay, that makes people weak, or that makes enemies weak to water. Got it. And bolus. Okay. And repair kits for sky armors. Ooh. Not gonna worry about that yet because we don't have any sky armors, but good to know we can buy those here. Do you need some hints on how to find new unique monsters? Since you are a member of the guild, you'll find helpful adventurers on your travels who will share their info with you. Good to know. You're really gonna make me go all the way around for this. The Adventurers Guild is run mostly by Polko, Lisvin, and Hyoms. So I guess Polko are the pig-like people, Hyoms are the humans, and Lisvin are the lizards. Got it. I'm not sure you've noticed, but there are invisible bridges in Cortara. You can find one in the central area and another in the forest southeast. I wonder who built them. You want to check them out? Oh, there's nothing to find there. I already checked. Invisible bridges. Unique monsters have special conditions that make them appear. If they still don't appear, make sure to leave and re-enter the area again. Have you heard of the Tomes of Fiends? You can get them through deals. With their knowledge, you might be able to get new loot from Sky Armor enemies such as Skill Ram. Interesting. So, you are now part of the guild? Welcome. If you have any questions, just ask around here. So you're still not going to give me an info. Got it. Alright, well, good to finally have that dealt with. Got a fast travel location. That's the wrong way. Alright. War is always the top priority everywhere in the world. I mean, which invention do you think first found its way to Tormund? The common umbrella or a sky armor? Shockingly, the sky armor came before the umbrella. Hard to believe, isn't it? Yikes. That's kind of bad, isn't it? Okay, so we've kind of scanned the entirety of the outside, I think. So let's head inside and see what's up here. Ooh, most of the area explored. And what's this? Join the Adventurers Guild, another one for Farnsport. Still not quite to that Grimoire shard, but we're one away. Volandis is well known for its ores. You only get the hardest and shiniest ones here. Alright, don't need to deal with a merchant, but good to know there is a merchant here. Due to the heavy rains, the people of Tormund decided to build an entire city underground. Ah, I see. So most of the city's gonna be down here. With all this rain, you need some good clothes to keep you dry. Ooh, armor then. Those greedy traders, now that we're at war again, they immediately raise the cost of food. Yikes. These are not leftovers from the food market. Use these bones to upgrade your stuff. More upgrade materials? I'm selling random stuff. Maybe there's something for you here. I'm curious. More upgrade materials. Got it. I've heard they will start giving out coupons again. We're back where we started. What a tragedy. Probably like food stamps, I imagine. Look at you. You seem to need some upgrades for your equipment. Check out my leather wares. Lots of shops around here. The best weapons of Volandis are found in Tormund, I swear. Nothing better than sturdy Tyrrhenian armor. Alright, well, at least we have an idea of where all the shops are. Got some alarm clocks. We'll get even with them in Ascania. We've had enough of this everlasting war. The Grand Grimoire will crush them all. That's what I'm worried about. Why are there so many people standing here? They are outraged by food costs. War has just been declared and they are already charging triple the price. Wow. Absolutely awful. Once the king tried to ban alcohol during wartime, we were supposed to concentrate more on killing than on drinking. And it worked, except for the fact that people were killing themselves instead of the enemy. That's fucking dark. 32 arcs. Somebody dropped this. Man, I sure could go for a burger. Why do you feel like you are a reference to someone in real life? If that is a reference to a real life person, please let me know. I am curious. Ooh, almost missed a treasure chest with antidotes. People are complaining that we raised prices after the war was announced. It's not us who makes the prices, it's the demand. Yeah, you keep telling yourself that. How am I supposed to decide what to buy? You actually don't need anything, do you? Well, yeah, but I still want something. Very bad habit to be in there. Okay, we got an exit there. And another exit to the west. They started building this underground city before the war, which means they started over 150 years ago. They had to stop though and never picked it back up. The floors below are unfinished and blocked. Sometimes I wonder how much deeper it goes. Interesting. Okay, that loops back around to the smithy. Did I just see something shining? No? Okay. Oh, angry dog, angry dog. Okay, we got another exit down there. We got a door here. There is so much exploring to do here. Hey, at least this dog likes me. Can I help you? Would you like some tea or maybe some coffee? Perhaps you would like to use the toilet, or maybe you want to sleep in my bed. Huh? No? Then why did you barge into my house uninvited, huh? Get lost, you impudent vermin. Alright, I'm going. Honestly, understandable. Okay, more treasure there. 1500 arc. And then one more exit down here, I believe it was. With more treasure with an herbal collar. Now then, I feel like I'm basically running out of things to explore at this point. I can't get over there to pet the dog. I feel like I've been fairly thorough about exploring everything. Hang on, I did go down this section of hallway, right? Yes. Alright, let's head up. Let's head back out exit number 1. Now, is there anything here that I'm missing? Adventurers Guild we've been to. I guess we could just head straight south? That's the wrong way. Yeah, I figured. I think I ran into this exact issue my first time through as well. I feel like I've explored basically everything, but not run into much luck actually finding what to... is Kylian doing there? Oh, it's you, Glenn. Did Sir Victor return? Not yet. What are you doing here? Taking in the scenery while the rain has stopped. I still can't believe it. The Grand Grimoire is right under our noses. And? What do you mean, and? That's the reason we're here. We wanted to know more about it. Who had it placed it and weren't sure back then, and above all, why? What then? I'm sorry, what do you mean? What do you plan to do with this knowledge? What's this about? You don't know, do you? I know what you want. You want the stone for yourself. I want to change this world. Having such a weapon would be helpful. Even though you know what it is capable of? Do you find it despicable? The Grimoire kills people! This sword here does the same, and yet we wield it every day for our cause. You can wield the sword and choose your targets. The Grimoire obliterates everything. Don't get me wrong, every human life is precious to me, but just look back. We are walking on a mountain built of corpses. The blood of many is on our hands. The blood of people who are ready to die for their cause. We do not kill the innocent. If possible, I would not want to use the Grimoire. It is much more useful as a scare tactic than a weapon anyway. Enemies will throw their weapons at the mere sound of the name. Remember how our enemies feared the band of the Iron Bull? Do you know the reason why I want to change this world? No. I come from a merchant family. We were quite wealthy, but since dealing with money is frowned upon where I come from, we were not very influential. We had a big house, servants, always clean clothes, and enough food, but all this did not protect us from the world outside. My younger sister went out riding one day, and the horse went wild. It raced through half the city until it finally stumbled in the harbor district, fell to the ground, and broke its leg. My sister sought help in an area that, even in broad daylight, was visited only by scoundrels. Weak and completely on her own, she could not defend herself when they came for her. Dozens of men threw themselves on her, one after the other. Kylian! Our butler found her in a gutter hours later. She had fallen into a coma. I forgot that the situation with the sister was that intense. Oh, God. Let me just write a note to myself real quick. Okay, note to self made. I was so angry that I rode into the harbor the same evening to look for the culprits. But who was I supposed to find? Half the neighborhood had taken advantage of her. I'm sorry to hear that. I haven't seen her for years, but from letters my parents sent me, I know she is still sleeping. Glenn, I was a very liberal person whose greatest role model was Alfred of the Band of the White Dragon. A man who achieved fame with his mercenaries and at one point was as powerful as the armies of the greatest kingdoms. Since he came from the common folks, he tried to abolish the royal houses and establish democracy. I wanted to be like him, and after the incident with my sister, even more so. I could have felt anger for the common rabble, but I did not. I did not want to fight the lower class, but rather the causes that made them this way. I set myself the goal that if my sister ever woke up from her coma, she would look into a new world. A better world that I created with my own hands. And for that, I must make use of different means. Like the Grand Grimoire? Like the Grand Grimoire. The first thing your sister will see when she wakes up is not the beautiful world you have created, but the monster her brother has become. Don't worry, we will never get to that stone anyway. These are just empty words, Glenn. Ooh, jeez, I forgot how bad that was. Oh, Kylian, I'm so sorry for what happened to your sister, but at the same time, yeah, I can't agree with using the Grand Grimoire, even as a scare tactic. At least as a scare tactic, it would be only that, but still. I think I have some time until Sir Victor returns. I wonder how Len is feeling. This day has been hard on her. Maybe I can pay her a visit. That is, if they let me into the castle. Alright then, I suppose that is what we'll have to be doing next time. I will see everyone next time as we head into Tormund Castle. See everyone next time for that.